Hello everybody and welcome back to CK3 Extreme. Now there is a very interesting thing happening right now here in Europe. Let's just have a quick look at it. First of all, we do have Francia here, which is pretty damn big by now. I totally agree with that. But Francia, or the Emperor, has a big problem. The Emperor right now is Louis II of Francia. Now he doesn't have an heir. That's pretty incredible in my opinion. He's 52 now. His wife is 42, so there probably will not be an heir coming anymore. And the interesting thing here is, I looked who is the next in line now for the Empire of Francia, and that is, well, no, it's not me, okay? I'm just saying that right? But who is it? The Emperor of Italy. So in Italia, as we can see, there is Emperor Carloman. He's pretty young still. He's got a blinded wife, and I think that's pretty interesting. So I think he killed all the heirs of the Emperor of Francia at the moment. So they have a pretty big dispute here. Pretty smart from him, because once this guy here dies, he will become the Emperor of Italy and of Francia. There is going to be a huge, a very huge monarch that we are going to see soon, most likely. It's really interesting to see these things, these grand schemes there as well, that are happening in the back of this game. Absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I wonder if I could do something about this. I can't, unfortunately, so we know that he's probably going to be a pretty big fish. Sending him some money might be a good idea. Swaying him might be a good idea. Something along the lines that we have to keep in mind there. He only has one son, by the way, so that is once again something else that is a problem later on, probably. Now, we have our own little wars to fight, and the major war here is against Furstenberg right now. There is the Countess. She's not pretty strong. She's got a weak ally. And my liege is her liege, who is, by the way, now a child. So the other one died. Once again, we got now King Leon of East Francia. And in that case here, he will not bother most likely if we try this whole endeavor now. And as we can see, she is inferior. We had this already, I know, but in that case, hopefully, it actually is positive for us. We have the County of Furstenberg as our objective. There's nothing else we can decide here. And we have two allies here, Bombo with 1,700 and Brugge with 900, and she's only got Hohenberger with 400. So I think this war, I'm really nervous every time I wage war in Ironman mode, because it's permanent. I cannot just reverse it back again. This makes the whole thing much more interesting, of course, as well. So I need to be really sure that I want to do that. And yeah, let's declare war for the sake of it. Alright, let's raise my armies and let's just go for my Bourbon right away and call to war. And this cost me 75 prestige only. I was expecting 150 right now, but it's fine. And Brugge there as well. Let's call to war for another 75. So those calls are going out now. They should be joining. He's joining. And he's joining. So we got now two very strong factions for us. This cost us a bit of prestige, but it should be fine. And we actually have a more powerful army than her already, from what I can see. Right, and let's just see. He's losing troops now because of supplements and stuff like that. And he's not got that many soldiers there. There's a fight between us. And we also inherited the County of Zurich once again, because someone else died in Zurich. Raising our holdings there, which is just good. I like that. Having more and more possible. Actually, I think we could have won this war by ourselves, as it seems. She's weaker than I imagined. Right, we still have 600 available. We didn't really lose that many. Oh god, what happens there? We got a well-organized court right now. Alliance invalid with Count Carel. Okay, we lost an alliance at the moment there. Yep, we only have one alliance now with Bourbon. That's really it, but he is big enough anyway. Faction disbanded, because this guy that just died, he had a faction against us of Zurich, and now he's dead. He was the old man, remember, that wanted a council position. He's now gone, so it belongs to us again, which is pretty cool. And in that case, yeah, I could have won this myself. Totally. Oh, and we also have war against Asturia. Visions of the Divine. I beckon my bishop Al-Aramo to join me in the circle. This guy, a giant, disfigured person. I beckon my Alaramo to join me in the circle of brass orbs and candles arranged on staves throughout dark rooms. So remember, we're still finding secrets in the cosmos. That is our goal as a learner. The incense cloying the air to ward off the bad vapors and makes our eyes tear up a little time. This is how, through the corner of our eyes, we will spot the inscrutable form of angels. However, Alaramo soon takes pause. This feels wrong. These are divine beings, not meant for mortal eyes to see. And my intentions are pure. We do get some learning experience. You can leave. Or, yes, this is a fool's errand. Alright, 66% chance for 100 learning lifestyle experience, or you can leave, but one way or another I will know. And we will get 50 ourselves. Let's risk it. Yes, and the risk was successful. We get 100 learning experience there. I also really need to change my chancellor because we lost the other one. We don't really have anyone here, right? She's my vassal of Schwyz. She's so bad at it that I'm not even considering her, even though she's a powerful vassal, right? Oh, no, there's the ugly old man. He still lives. Alright, I thought he was the faction against me. Let's go with her. You know, Chancellor is not that important in my opinion. It gives me a bit of prestige and a bit of opinion of my surrounding neighbors, but that's it. In that case, if it's a bit lower than that, fine. We are now laying siege to it. Yeah, I could have totally won this by myself, I think. She's too weak for that. And plus, my armies are getting a bit stronger now ourselves. And my liege is now getting attacked by Turing as well. So there are lots of wars at the moment, as we can see down here as well. Oh, look at what she's doing right now. She's going into my territory. Trying to capture something there, most likely. She's going to my capital. Going for my wife, most likely. Alright, Bourbon is already on his way there, I hope so. No, let's go there. I can't risk anything. Alright. She still lives though. My glory is widely known. I'm glad to hear that. Did something happen? Nope, nothing else happened there. My wife gained the trade architect, so that's even more stewardship points. Perfect. And yeah, we just have to take these two territories here now, and then we probably win this one. She's going in now again with 12 soldiers, but of course with 12 soldiers you cannot do really much there. Something else there? Nope, at the moment nothing. Perhaps that we find new knives or something like that. Right, we got this one, and now we just go for this one. Greenland, I think it's called, or Grinningen, and then we win this one. Alright, and we got a new Cisalpine settlement, which is now, I think, my own one. Yep, so we got now those two. And you can continue with promoting the culture right away in, I guess, Zurich, which is not Cisalpine yet. Nope. Right, so we're bringing the Cisalpine to everything. I could also, by the way, convert to the other side. I could also convert my culture to Swabian and then make everything Swabian myself, but we're not doing that. It costs 300 prestige. That is something I cannot afford. Alright, there we won it. We can enforce our demands. We get some... Actually, yeah, we gained a contested title and that's it. Tales of your misdeeds are told from Ireland to Cathay. Put an end to this bloodshed. Alright, she will comply. Very good. And we can disband our army again. We do have Furstenberg now as well, which has low control at the moment. So our first goal is to increase control there right away with our marshal. That's number one. And we're still promoting culture now in Zurich for 5 years. That's very good. And with this, of course, we should now also have, yep, 2 counties there. So we're getting close to 6 counties. And of course, if I take, because he's the cultural head right now of Cisalpine, we could then also become the cultural head of this whole thing, right? Which is then even more interesting. And I think that's it for now. My liege lost the war. Is he still intact? Yeah, he still lives. At least that's something. He still lives. I think he lost something there. Also, my new passed and my liege passed a new law. This is the autonomous vassals. Vassals provide levies and taxes, but are otherwise free to do as they wish. Pretty cool thing. So within East Francia, I can do whatever I want at the moment, as long as I provide some taxes and some levies. Isn't that nice? And look at how we've grown so far. A new perk. And plant cultivation is just what I want to increase the development a bit more. We also have quite a lot of money right now. Should we purchase something? Should we build something? We do have the simple stone quarries, which gives us a bit of money. I think we got Zurich now ourselves as well, right? Yes. In Zurich, we might just build something. Since this belongs to us directly, it's a good idea to spread it out, you know. So do we have the whole of Zurich? I think so. Duchy of Gorizia, we have the whole thing anyway. So whatever we build here counts for the whole duchy. Nah, new holding is not possible yet. That's a bit too much money. But building something is important. Let's just see. Pastoral lands gives me some levies and some tax income. That sounds pretty good. I think we might go with this. The barracks, military camps. That's also important. But you know what? I do have so much money. I would just go with two things. Pastoral lands on the one side. And in Zurich, I'm going to build... Oh, that would be the hunting grounds. That's defender advantage, barracks, military camps. Can I cancel this? Opponents will refund the cost and allow another build. Yeah. Very good, thank you. Because in Jur, I actually want to go with an outpost, hill outpost, garrison, defender. No, let's go with the barracks in Jur. And in Zurich, what we're doing is we're going with, I think, the pastoral lands. Gives us even, oh, the farms and fields, that's a bonus. For this one here, gives me 0.5 taxes. That's quite a lot. Let's go with that. And a new translation. More than anything, my quest to be learned man is teaching me how much I do not yet know. What more there must be, so much knowledge that there has been lost to the ages, as books fall apart or languages are forgotten. Perhaps I could contribute by making a new translation of one of the classics. Alright, Corpus Hermeticus gives me +1 learning. The categories. Yeah, Corpus Hermeticus. Sounds good to me. Let's do this. Gives me a +1 learning there. Right, we should really be the cultural head. Let's just have a look to the south. I mean, we're stronger now. We got now 800 soldiers. We still have our alliance with Bourbon. So in that regard, we're pretty good. Then I'd like to see this guy here. He's only got one alliance, which is perfect. We're still similar, but that might change soon. We could now go with this one here as our claim. This with the Duchy of Lombardy, which, as we can see, is pretty big. Oh, this is interesting. Alright, Como and Lombardia are in my realm. And my liege is actually putting me off the marshal. Alright, this is a problem here though. Duchy of Lombardy. Now, it's not a big deal because we're probably becoming Italy and Francia in one empire soon anyway. But as we can see, only two counties in this duchy are in my realm. The rest is outside. We need 5 at least for the Duchy of Lombardy to be ours. It's a pretty big one, right? If we take this one, then the Duke of the Lombardy might have a claim on us and might wage war against us at some point, because it's so big. So rather not go with that right away, to be honest. Might be a dangerous route. What we can go with though is Groningen. So we have the Duchy of Swabia, which is this whole thing there. And we got Furstenberg already. And oh, this is a pretty big one there. Right, it'd be Groningen, Hohenberg, Ulm, Württemberg, Zollern. And in that case, going with, they're all small fishes here. Right, she's even smaller than before now. Let's start the claim. We don't have a claim on them yet. Reason for that is we don't have the duchy ourselves yet. We need... Oh, we actually need 4. It's so many here, small ones. And actually, you know what? This is not Bavaria, is it? No, it's not very good. What we might do, have the claim somewhere else, and that is for Hohenberg. I need to check real quick though. It's this guy, he's even weaker than the other one. Yeah, Hohenberg it is. It's my next target. The constant effort to translate the Corpus Hermeticus is tiring. The relentless focus, understanding, and creativity required drains me as I move ever closer to its completion. Just a few more pages. I must seclude myself. Oh, that's 150 prestige. I must seclude myself from all other distractions until it is done. No questions asked. I need the prestige. Let's do that. Let's also have a real quick look at my decisions. I would like to have a feast or a hunt at some point, but they're all costing so much. It's not something I would like to go for now. And, oh, my liege has now increased crown authority again to limited. So vassals will provide at least 5% levies and 2% of their income. I hope he knows what he's doing. I hope I know what I'm doing. So Bavaria is still outside of our reach. It's incredible how Bavaria is getting bigger and bigger there as well. Oh! And Louis II got a child. Princess Regalinda. Princess Regalinda will be the new heir now, most likely. She is. I don't want to be under her skin though. Or in her skin. This is incredible. I mean, you really want to protect her at all costs. From Italy. From the schemes of Italy. And a new translation, a specific phrase from the Corpus Hermeticus has been frustrating my translation efforts for days. I have even started muttering it to myself sometimes. I still struggling with that one. Are you, my bishop? Oh, still struggling. My bishop hefts a weighty old tome. One simply needs to know where to look. Help me to uncover it. Or no games, just tell me. No, help me uncover it. 50%. We have the bet. We should win this one because we have more learning than him. It's a learning challenge. Alright, nothing is happening. He is once again calling me to the council of this as the steward. I do have 18 stewardship skills. And as we can see, this is helping us a lot. Right, so we just won 2 coin per month there because we now have a council position. That is pretty cool. So this is really helpful being in a council. And we also found the mods in my culture. So this means unlocks all tribal era fortifications. And I think, yeah, we can now advance to the early medievals. And I think we are now, right? No, he's still going with the barracks for now. Yeah, he's researching barracks at the moment. Why can we not go to the early medieval time though? We should have everything for it. My translation of the Corpus Hermeticus is coming along, but one section in the version I'm copying from gives me pause. My scribes insist that the words on the page mean as we hold 2 feet and spirits rising edges of hunter. That cannot be right, can it? And I can come up with something more fitting. Let's do this. And we gained another 150 prestige. Oh, I like learning actually. I'm starting to really like it. The events are extremely powerful. Beautiful. More prestige is always good. And we are also at war against Lotharinga. Oh, that's pretty close actually. That's a pretty big war. And I'm having the notes from my translation of the Corpus Hermeticus read back to me when... My lord, please forgive me, but did you fall asleep? And my wife is pregnant again. Heavens above, this classic is a piece of absolute drivel. My scribes can take on more of the responsibility. Nevertheless, I will force my way through. I need a break from all of this. No, I will force my way through. We do have enough stress buffer, so we can still go with that. Oh, we're having a really nice income at the moment. It's beautiful to look at. Plus, I think 2 constructions will come up soon as well. Yep, 19 months. And this one here in 23 months. So we are still continuing developing our counties there. And Grisons actually, or Jur I should say, is actually reaching 9 or 10 soon, which is the magical number. And we lost even more control in Furstenberg right now. Who is raiding us? Oh, up here. Okay, it doesn't even affect me. An excellent translation. My translation of the Corpus Hermeticus finally stands complete. My words rest on beautifully illuminated pages, all protected by a lavish cover, as befits their work's importance. The tome has taken pride of place in my library, and every priest who reads it is mightily impressed by my efforts. And we do get, +1 piety, plus 0.2 prestige. Learning lifestyles point and another permanent +1 learning. Really cool. I like myself. I like Simon. He's pretty good. And his son, Vittorio di Stazzone, he's coming right after him. So he's already an astute learner there as well. And we got a new daughter. Patricia. That's a fine name. Let's have a look there. Yeah. Learning per level of devotion is increased by +2. This should give us a nice boost. So we have now +19 learning. Even better. And my new daughter. Oh, I have so many. She's married now. He's still missing something. So we could also go with Alliance Power, of course. Kent. Look at Kent. They're incredible. Rob. Rob is closer. That might make more sense for us. Slovenian. She's just born. I would like to go with this. And my daughter, Patricia. Oh, Venezia. They're pretty strong too. I could go with them. Klingenberg, where's that? That is closer though. Might be more of a help to me. But let's just wait on that, right? I do have 2 daughters now. I could have more alliances then at some point. And of course we still want to grow in that regard. I think I could now go, with war against her again. Did she lose something here? Oh yeah, she's got extremely weak allies there, 2 of them. She's got a bit of money though, but not many soldiers. Yeah. I think we might be actually going against her now. She seems pretty weak. Last time she beat us, but this time I don't think so anymore. Prepare for this one. We got a new alliance there as well, a pretty strong one. I have a new target. Stay tuned.